I was at a broker support group this past week. And that's not just a fancy word for therapist. You know, we can all use some therapy, but it actually is a meeting where brokers from different companies get together and discuss some common issues. I was talking with a new broker. He's just starting out a brand new business. And we're talking about business models. You know, what does he want his company to stand for? What is his brand going to be? And how will he bring in new business? He was toying with the idea of offering rebates, especially to buyers, to bring in more business. And it's kind of like Redfin out of Seattle, what they do. It's like Zip Realty does on a national level, where the buyer does a little bit more work. They'll go online, they'll search the internet, they'll see the house themselves, sometimes even have the other agent show them the house, which we know there could be some potential dangers in that. But the buyer does more work, goes back to the agent does the paperwork, you know, many times doesn't even see the house, and negotiates and closes the deal. In return, that agent rebates back, in Redfin's case, up to 2/3 of the commission to the buyer. Yeah, it's a great savings for a buyer. You can't argue why they would want to do that. But I've got a couple of issues with it. You know, one, especially is in the short term, you're making less money. And I'm just not sure that you'll make it up in volume if you'll have so many people coming to you that you'll be so busy to compensate for that. But maybe even more importantly is, what is this doing to us as an industry, as you as a real estate agent? When we start giving more and more away, what do we get to keep? In this case, I think that the agents are becoming less and less valuable to the relationship. You know, as agents, you know things. You are an expert in many, many areas, and you need to be able to prove your value to buyers in order to retain your commissions and make more money. What I hate to see is for us as an industry as a company to become door openers, where you're driving people around, you show them the house, and basically wait in the car for them to come on out, and when they decide what house they want, you write up the paperwork, negotiate it, and you're lessening your value. You need to be with your people, showing your value, increasing your value in a relationship. You know, knowing more than buyers do, knowing more than sellers do, being able to negotiate better than they would, have more information. I mean, really prove yourself out. For me, I think this is the way our industry needs to go, is become more valuable and provide more services. Provide that remarkable experience that, you know, we've talked about before, and stay in business. You know, we've all given money away before, and there are times when it's legitimate. You know, you do take a commissionectomy to keep the deal alive, and those things happen. But to go out and promote a business plan where you're doing less, the buyer is doing a little bit more, and you're giving away some of your money, in my opinion, that's going in the wrong direction.